you know, the big 30 is around his neck, coming up, Peter Gade. So, you know, he's been there and done it at all levels. He's the European champion. He was the runner-up in the China Masters all this year. He was the winner of the Korean Open in 2005. So he's got all the quality. There he is, right in shot now. As we come up to the serve, give you some details on Japan in just a while.
Service over. 1 love.
The Japanese player, Sato, quarter-finalist in the All England this year, was also quarter-finalist in New Zealand Open. So 2-love to Sato. Both with the white tops, but I don't think we'll have any problems distinguishing them.
3-love.
Well, that was long. We talked about the drift on several occasions before. Didn't help there because it was such a flat shot. Peter Gade looking for a big one and makes it at 300, well 284, actually 284 kilometers. So Gade picks up his first point and the service at 1-3.
And a great attack by Peter Gade, right at his body, and a weak return out.
He's got the service at 2-3. And that was well set up. The whole rally was geared to that final kill. And that shows the experience. He knew he was going to open him up a little bit, finish him off at the net. Good kill. I don't think I mentioned our umpire, Kelvin Martin. There he is, sitting high on the umpire's chair with the number 2 underneath him. It is Kelvin Martin, assisted by Elaine Kong, the service judge. Oh, great shot, beautiful at the net.
Peter has wonderful touch, comes in so quickly, able just to spin it.
255 was the speed of the fastest smash there, but it was well set. Checks it out and makes a good call there. No point expending energy if you don't need to. Having lost the first 3, he's got 6 in a row. And now 7 in a row. Good thinking. Now this must affect Shoji Sato. You can't be losing momentum like that and feel good about it.
Service over. 4-7.
So that great run of 7 in a row comes to an end. We're live. No, good call there. Sato looked at it very long first.
7.
And there, his coach, Machida or Mexico. Good call.
That's Thomas Stewart Lauritsen, a former player, one of the top in the world
6.
in '96. I think he was number 1 back then for Denmark.
And that final point, or the replay of the last point, should I say? Good stab there, good understanding and anticipation by Gade. You say Gade, I say Gade. What does he say?
think Gade.
He does.
In Denmark.
Oh,
I
well,
do
there
think
you
it
go.
is Gade.
Thank you very much. Okay. We could sing a song about it, that's for sure. Oh yeah, good work there by Sato.
Service over.
Anticipated well, came to the net, stabbed it down, and he's got it back to within 1. One of those little knee braces there on Sato. Oh. So all squared at 8s. Do you think he's suffering at all with that knee? It's just on his right knee there, you can see.
Just looks like maybe a little bit of overuse injury. And that's his favorite shot right there. It's amazing. He just holds on to it, fakes him out. The Japanese player went totally the wrong way.
You loved it, but not half as much as the Danish crowd here, let me tell you. Oh dear, that's not going to do that damaged leg any good, is it? Oh, there we go, bye-bye.
Just holds on to the last second.
Extraordinary. Trick shot stuff.
10-8.
How do you play against it? That's the, oh dear,
he's so
you look
talented.
so crazy, don't you? 10-8. Oh yeah, good work.
Service over.
Shoji Sato really continuing to
9-10.
try to force the issue at the net. He knows that in really big open play, he's not going to be able to overcome this high-ranking opponent. But if he keeps it at the net and forces it, this occasion he doesn't make it. So it's 11-9. We come to the halfway stage of this opening game. An interesting one. It was a question of spurts and starts there, because we had Peter Gade, having conceded the opening 3 points, went then ahead by 7-3. There we can see now after 7 minutes, 11-9. And let's just have a look at how these players came to this position, and some stats are coming in now at well, the Japanese at 3-2 on the smashes, and at the net it's Gade who takes the upper hand, and the clears also Gade. The errors, well, Sato just 5-4. You don't want to be there.
20 seconds.
Consecutive points. We saw the first points that Peter Gade scored, and he went to 7. And that was the score that he found them at, 7-3. So here we go. We're back into the second half of this opening game then at 11-9. Gade in service.
Service over.
The Japanese player still being very aggressive at the net. And out again, and it's levels at 11.
11
They're both playing very quickly, both trying to attack each other's body. Seems like they're driving quite a bit, but they just have to learn to control it at the net. There's a little bit of a drift, so it's going to fly out the back if they don't have enough control.
Left again.
Service over.
That's, you can't teach that. That is hour after hour after hour in these kind of theatres of dreams. Well, they won't be too happy with a few of those shots. They've been a bit loose, and with a consequence, it's 12 all at the moment. So Gade not really being able to keep his game plan fizzing. He's been on the circuit a long time. He admitted to me earlier this year in Singapore when he won the event that just getting a little bit tired, but he said he really was looking forward to the Worlds, and if he could keep his fitness, and this was a major concern, he's had big problems with his fitness this year. If he could keep that, he said he's got a good chance. That was a really good call too, wasn't it?
Talking about when he started to play, I think it was back in like 95 or 96, we went over to train with Denmark. And who picked us up at the airport was Peter Gade.
Wow.
We kind of made fun. Oh, you're the little one on the totem pole. You have to come pick us up with a few Canadians. Now look where he is.
Yeah. And now look where you are. Eh? Totally enjoying everything. Yeah. Well, he takes the lead there with a super shot. It was a lovely rally. So you get the impression that he can take control of this match, can Peter Gade, but this young man, Sato, is really working hard. Not giving him any quarter at the moment, but here we go. It's 15-13. He's such a personable chap. That's what I like.
Oh, he's
absolutely wonderful. We were in the bus together going out to the event from the hotel and in Kuching. Absolutely no problem at all. He had his iPod things on, and then he took them off to have a chat, and the world was good. He's very much in love with his new babe, and it's great stuff.
Yeah, he's a great guy, all-around guy. He actually has a baby that's just over a year old, and he thinks the world of it, and got married actually this summer to a handball player, Camilla Hogue.
Okay.
They met actually when he was having an operation on his knee.
Okay.
Camilla's father was in the operating, I guess, beside him in the bed, and that's how he met his wife now.
No, you don't mean that. We'll have a rephrase of that one. Beside him in the bed now.
Beside the two patients in the room, I guess.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Well, some inside track there on Peter Gade, the family man. 18-13. He's the badminton man as well now. Oh, that was lovely net play, both sides. Another good call.
19,
Good reading, good eyes. 19-13. Yeah, that was the other side, wasn't it? Yeah.
Great shot.
That other one was a backhand. This one was the forehand.
So
shot.
deceptive. Coming around the shot, cross-court drop.
Okay, well, annoying for Sato, but celebrations as we come to game point in game one at 20-13. Peter Gade with the serve. No, it's held for a while at 14-20. But he's now got that little bit, it's special. It's a special arrogance, isn't it? I think you'd say. Just got that confidence as Gade. And that is it then at 21-14. A brave battle by Sato, but it wasn't going to be enough at 21-14.
21-14.
There you go, that's it. It took 13 minutes, which in today's game has been quite a lot of time. So Sato took the opening 3, then Gade the next 7, and I tell you, here we're going to see now why Gade won the game. That's another lovely little piece of net play. He didn't touch the net, he stayed on the side, up with the left hand for the punch. The victory shot in the game. Well done, Denmark. Well done, Gade. And we've got the stats coming up from game one. Stats winners there. Isn't that interesting? 6-5 to Sato. Lots of lovely touches at the nets there, because that's where Gade had the upper hand. 3-2. Unforced errors, I'm sure that Sato won that one. Look at that, 11-5. Wow. 8 in a row for Gade with consecutives, and that's why it's 21-14. There we go. We'll be on play in just a couple of moments. Sato is just coming to court. But, no, it was a pretty brave effort. But the number 4 seed in the world really is. He's a delight to watch. There's nothing extravagant about him. And I'm sure his coach, Thomas Stewart, will be really happy with the way that first game went, particularly the latter part of it.
Yes, I think Peter started to play a little bit quicker, a little bit more steady, and Sato started making some easy mistakes out the sides and out the back.
1 love.
Okay, you can see in the background there the Thai referee, Sorosat, telling the coaches to move out of the way a little bit, and a first error at the net from Gade. Concedes the point, and that's long, so it's 1-all.
1-all.
Not much you can say about that, except it was a delightful, not powerful, but some brilliant shots, both sides of the net. Fabulous finish.
Service over. 2-all.
Great shot. He saw that coming. He was waiting a little bit on around the head side and could smash it cross court.
Quick eyes, quick hands, quick thinking. Super.
There's a little bit of a light in the crowd.
It's the flash photography thing.
So
Or maybe it's some binoculars. No, flash photography. Yeah. Serious stuff, this coaching. Nice play, well anticipated by Sato.
3-all.
Great backhand smash.
Service over.
Peter is all around great player.
Bit of hero worshipping, is it? Just because he picked you up at the airport when you first came from Canada. Oh dear. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to bus you around the place to...
That helps.
5,
Okay.
3.
There's no doubt you speak the truth here. He's at 5-3 in the second game, having taken the first at 21-14. And now at 6-3.
6-3.
Seven, 3, and we've got a reasonably good crowd here appreciating this, but it's a little bit low key. Don't know why. The match itself is interesting. Poor shot from Gade. The first one we've seen him play a little bit loose. Caught in two minds there, I think, whether to leave it or to play it. Well, here it comes. Yeah, he thought he was going to leave it at first, but it was a nothing shot. Suffered from it, from a result, 4-7. A gift this time from his opponent. Christmas has come early.
Service over. 5-8.
Oh wow! Oh, it's another one. He's Dear, dear. You got to pinch yourself. What's this? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely in the corner, and for all the world it was going to go into the other side. Fabulous. Oof, I like that. Not afraid to play the drop shots. That's a real mark of top player. It's good. Maybe again, that's the breeze coming in, keeping it in play. Right on the line. This time he calls it good. Calls it well, should I say. Sorry about that. That's what you say over there, don't you? In Canada, I call it good. Called it well. Okay, 10-6. Coming up to the break. Any second now. Not yet. 7-10.
Service over. 7-10.
Sato is very quick coming into the net. A lot of the Japanese players, they don't have one center for the national team. They all play for different clubs, and he's in Tokyo actually playing at a club where the Danes, they do have centralized in Brøndby in Denmark.
This is a lovely rally. Oh, well, it was out. Good idea, but too ambitious, and there we reach the halfway point in this second game at 11-7. And it really is, technically, it's a super game to watch. You know, there's a lot of good stuff going on.
Oh, lots. The speed is there, especially when they're driving at each other, the way they move. Sato is very quick coming to the net, but Peter Gade, it's just too tricky.
Tricky Gade. Tricky Gade. Yeah. There we go. The stats there. Smash winners at 9-8 Gade. This is the final point of this particular point. Lovely, lovely rally. Out of court. It was just too ambitious.
What a great rally.
Yeah, it was. Beautiful rally. Super stuff. Okay, we come back to court. Second game. Gade with the serve. 11-7. He leads. He won the first game, so he's looking in good shape. Definitely quarter-final bound, methinks. So, that was good. Oh, what a lovely deceptive shot to start. Not forgetting, of course, it's long on the tram line for the service. Winning the battle of the net as well. 13-7. Sato's not going to come back from this, is he? Body shots. And then to the side. Sato can't move quite quick enough. Oh.
He had some great gets there, but he just not the last one. He pushed it away from him into the forehand.
Now you know what it's like to be in the firing line. Oh dear. That was really tough. A bit more sweat. Oh, goodness. We're back live. The sweat has been mopped up. But it looks like Peter Gade is going to be mopping up as well at 14-7. 15-7. And after putting up a really brave fight, it's Gade's superior understanding and knowledge of the game and skills all round that are coming through.
Service over. 8-15.
Oh, clever. Don't they love it? And I've got this crazy Danish guy right behind me here, screaming into my ear. I'm sure
And a little laugh from
well.
Thomas.
Yep.
He's seen that before.
Only a few hundred times. It's brilliant, isn't it?
All the Danes have great touch and deception. They work on that quite a bit, and you see it coming through.
Extraordinary. It's not just the wrist or body language, it's the eyes, it's everything, isn't it? The whole world seems to think that it's going to go one direction and it ends up in another.
17-8.
Fabulous. Okay, well, it's looking very ominous. 17-8 in this second game. Sato is struggling.
Service over. 9-17.
Let's have a look at this one. Gade doesn't get up for that. We're live. Way out of court. Poor shot. Oh, he knows it.
18,
Really bad
9.
shot, but then we see now the score's going to be tough for anyone to come back from this. Well, let's say impossible, shall we? 18-9. They're enjoying this, aren't they?
Yes,
They are enjoying this game.
Service over.
Well, at that point, Sato enjoyed it a little bit more
18.
than his opponent because he picks up double figures now at 10-18. Well in. It wasn't even close to out, Peter. What are you doing?
Not that time. Again, he has so much deception. He put him off with the first shot, setting himself up
Here we go.
to smash it straight down the line.
Went so fast we couldn't even tell whether it was in or out. The line judge says in, and it's 19-10. And we've got another shuttle on the court. That's why we called a let here. And our umpire, Kelvin Martin of Barbados, holds the play up. So just a couple of points here for Gade. Oh yeah, it's a super shot. So that is match point, and after having beaten Liao Shengchuan in the earlier round, 21-6, 21-12, Peter Gade is not going to have too many more problems here. 21-14, 20-10. One more point to get. Loads of match points in the bag. Giving us a really good final rally, perhaps. Lovely touches, and there's that flick again. And wow, Sato did well, but that's long. What a great fight by the Japanese. Absolutely brilliant fight. It was a wonderful rally. Lots of touches. Super stuff, but dare I say it, is still 9 match points. 9 match points. And well, it's well in, so only 8 match points left there now.
I think he thought it was going out, but with a little bit of a
It touched
drift,
the net,
it
didn't
just stays in.
I thought it touched the net as well. Let's play. Let's have a look. No, it didn't. No. Right, we're back live. It's match point. Already 2 saved by Sato. Big hit. Wonderful chasing there, and that's out. So 3 in a row for the Japanese.
13.
Shoji Sato. He's already played 2 rounds. He beat Vilang, Finland, and also the Thai Bunsak Ponsana. But here, it's going to be another story against the world number 4. It's in, head up. Oh, what a shame. Shoji Sato battles well, but it really is a question of the talent coming to the top. 21-13 in the second. The crowd appreciated that. He puts his hands to his racket to say thanks a lot for all your support. That really is a fabulous match for Peter Gade. A nice warm-up to get into the serious end of this competition. And I tell you, he'll be very happy at 21-14, 21-13. We will, I'm sure, see another couple of replays here. There we go. There's the overhead. And after leaving it, look, he could have played it, and he left it. It was well in. Peter Gade wins it there, 21-13 in the second. Let's have a look once more. He's got such wonderful, wonderful anticipation. Hey, there we go. He goes through to the quarterfinals. Let's just have a look at how well he played that game. Nice to watch. He's not exuberant, but I tell you what, he's flashy and we love it. Let's have a look at the stats then of that particular game. And there they are. It's 12-8 for the smash winners to Gade. It's 10-3. Now that's a big one for net winners. The clear winners 5-all. The unforced errors, Sato obviously won that. And there we go. So Gade goes through to the quarterfinals. A big win against Shoji Sato of Japan.